YouTube, hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? This is LaShonda with Laura Saving Angels. I am coming on today because, for one, I wanted to cover some things. I'm on Facebook as well, so I wanted to cover some things as far as mental health and substance abuse. I'm going to be covering both. I actually just sent in my forms to the NA organization to be able to do NA meetings, um, Zoom, live on Zoom. Um, so it's some things that I want to handle. We have a lot of people that are sick and suffering, you guys. Whether that's our family members, whether that is our children, whoever the case may be. Um, and we need to show them our love and support. And sometimes the way of showing them our love and support is by praying for them and praying for a fast and speedy recovery, and pray that God brings them out of the streets and you know relinquish them and deliver them from the alcohol, the drug abuse, um, and get help for the mental illness. I myself suffer from mental illness. I'm not afraid of it. I take my medicine um, regularly. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have side effects, sometimes I don't. But um, this is my um, idea of starting my journey um, to help somebody else's journey. And I have printed this out, and this is our mental health and recovery. So we'll be able to go over substance abuse, we'll be able to go over different mental health topics. I have a couple written down because remember, I was doing um, relationship, toxic relationships with um, substance abuse. Um, so, excuse me, I have a lot of that written down as well. Um, we did cover procrastination. I think I did that one in depth. I don't think we have to do that one again. Um, but what I have not covered um, was major depressive disorder, uncontrollable, worrying and nervousness, um, generalized anxiety disorder. Um, we have adult attention deficit hyperactive disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. That's what I have too. I have OCD. Um, commitment disorders. We have a lot of things that contribute to our mental health, that contributes to substance abuse. So, my thing is, I want to study both. I want to work with both. I want to do the dual diagnosis, um, therapy, life coaching, um, to get people back into be able to live in our society without any of these ongoing complications. So narcissistic personality disorder, opportunist personality disorder. I mean, we have so many mental disorders, bipolar, schizophrenia, um, bipolar schizophrenic, that plays a part in our mental that can trigger those elements for substance abuse, especially if you have a history of substance abuse. So, um, as I was saying, I was going to read a page or two of this. Then I have to stop, get some housework done because I've been doing this all day. I have not done anything housewise um, today because I want to. I'm changing my direction again. I'm changing my direction, and this time I want it to be focused on the things that I know and can identify with. So, although the specifics of mental health recovery in our lives, medication therapy, and other treatment options may be outside issues dealing with my mental health issues and recovery in this arena as in this arena is critical to my ability to stay clean and work a program of recovery in Narcotic Anonymous as being powerless, surrendering, and finding a power greater than myself. Um, in Narcotics Anonymous program, every addict with a desire to stop using can be a member or no member of NA need ever recover alone. You guys, if I have to get a something I can write um on the screen to let you guys know nobody is ever alone. You're never, never, never alone. Um Recovery is our common bond, right? Even though some of us may feel hopeless because of the wreckage of our active addiction, we are not helpless. Hopeless, not helpless. You may feel hopeless, but you are not helpless. Um, in our active addiction, hey baby, um, not hopeless. We are able to benefit from the experience. Mama, come on, I'm doing something. We are we are able to benefit from the experience and suggestions of other members who are recovering in NA. Um, Getting clean and working steps in NA leads all of us to find ways to take better care of our minds, bodies, emotions, and spirits. Through the process of working the steps with a sponsor and leading to take better care of ourselves, many of us find it necessary at some point in our recovery process to seek outside assistance for problems other than addiction. So, where I come in at, first, hand me all of this. My grandbaby knocked all my papers on the floor. Give me this. Give me the rest of it. Thank you, Mama. So, what I want to do is, I want to be able to um, sponsor slash life coach. Meaning, we are going to, the sponsorship is going to go over everything of substance abuse. From A to Z, one, two, three, inside, outside. I mean, we're gonna. I don't have any more chocolate. We are going to get down into the nitty gritty. We are going to get into stuff that you probably that buried 1,000 years ago. Um, But in order for a full recovery, you guys, you have to get to the root of the problem. So it will be a lot of one-on-ones. Um, every now and then we'll do a group session to see, how everybody's feeling, to get to meet each other in our community, um, here with Laura Saving Angels. But yes, baby. I get strawberry. Can you get what? Strawberry. Strawberry? Go ahead. Um, every aspect of NA will be covered under sponsorship. Um, I am not. I'm not going to be one of those um, uh, passive, um, where you're going to get over on me on certain things, or no. Um, I'm going to be very stern, and I'm going to be very, very, very um, in your life. As far as the second part will be the life coaching, where we discuss family um, concerns that you may have, your mental illness, um, medications um, that aid in mental illness, and different resources that can get you to psychiatrists and get you to um, therapists to help with your mental health. Now, the therapist and the psychiatrist are not going to be associated. What? What? Um, is not going to be associated with the aspect of substance abuse. Will they, touch on the basis of it? Probably, but we will be able to get you some resources for specifically for NA. Um, we'll try some different um, treatments as far as outpatient treatments or inpatient treatments or detox centers. We'll get into the nitty gritty of everything, but we're gonna have a very productive and a very active, and we're gonna take this seriously. Um, this is not something that's going to be taken lightly. And I want you guys to understand that I'm coming from a place of love. First, God is going to be center in our lives spiritually. We're not religious, but our spirituality will be front and center focus. Um, we will have prayers, and you do your meditations, and you do your devotionals, and we're going to add affirmations. What? Ain't no strawberries? Go get a cake from over there. Bring me one too. Go get a cake. Um, so we're going to have a little bit of everything: devotionals, prayers, worship. Um, if we had to have somebody calls us as a community, and they are, you know, needing support immediately, needing us to surround them immediately, we will have, uh, emergency. That's what I was getting. Emergency meetings. So you guys, like I said, this is not a game. This is not a game. This is people life. This is people livelihoods. Um, and as Lord Savior Angels, I'm going to be 100% committed to serving those and helping those who are in need of my help. Whether, like I said, whether it is substance abuse, um, or mental health. Okay, so um, recovery is our condom bond. Even though some of us may feel hopeless because of the wreckage of our active addiction, we are not helpless. We are able to benefit from the experiences and suggestions of uh, of other members who are recovering in in NA. I'm sorry. Um, Getting clean and working steps in A leads all of us to find ways to take better care of our minds, bodies, emotions, and spirits. Through the process of working the steps with a sponsor, the process and learning to take better care of ourselves, many of us find it necessary at some point in our recovery process to seek outside assistance for problems other than addictions. This piece of literature reflects the shared experience of NA members, including those who find it necessary to seek outside help for mental health concerns, and other members who are recovering alongside them. In this pamphlet, they are sections meant to help all NA members with challenges that arise, the decisions to seek help, concerns about medications and stigmas of mental health challenges, recovery services, and supporting each other. Um, so, like I said, we are going to be going. You think um, just innate is a process, mental health is a process as well, and we are going to be going um, really in depth. Crying, you may cuss me out, you may say you ain't never talking to me again, but in some aspects, you're going to come back to reality and say thank you, because in order to fully recover, you have to have a healthy mind in order to fully recover. So, um, seeking professional help. We do not diagnose anyone's condition. Please do not under. Please do not think that we do. Um, we do not diagnose anyone's condition on track or track the process of our patients. In fact, we have no patients, only members. Our groups do not provide professional, therapeutic, medical, legal, or psychiatric services. We are simply a fellowship regarding addicts who meet regularly to help each other stay clean. So, this is why I express to you guys, if you need outsourced resources, we can try to get you outsourced resources, but we cannot diagnose you. Um, we cannot give you any professional, therapeutic, medical, legal, or psychiatric services. Um, it works how and why Tradition 8. Um, so, like I said, the coaching part would just be um, you coming up with a plan, me listening to your plan, um, and giving you resources outside of life coaching and Narcotic Anonymous. Okay, so the eighth edition in a aptly it illustrates that our focus is sharing a message of recovery for addiction. Addicts who have thoughts or concerns about their mental health may have hold on. Addicts who have thoughts or concerns about their mental health may want to seek professional help. Some members have experienced that professional help aids with in facing a crisis outside of their recovery in NA. Others may find that long-term therapy and medications are warranted. There are many additional options available to us. We research what we think may be best and discuss them with our sponsors and appropriate healthcare professionals. Our shared experience is captured well in chapter 4 of Living Clean. When we use the tools available to us, calling our sponsor and seeking the experience and strength and hope of others, allowing our support group to support us in turning to in times of illness and other NA literature. We are able to make decisions we can be comfortable with and take actions to do the next right thing. We are our recovery from addiction in NA. We engage in our recovery through honest sharing with a sponsor. Many of us have found that shame and secrecy in many areas of our lives opens a window for relapse. We need to be honest and truthful about our mental health, along with any medications that we take in our recovery. Working closely with our sponsor and other trusted NA members can help us to remain aware of our motives. Each of us each of us is responsible for our own recovery and well-being. Medication and mental health. It is possible to find medication from active addiction in NA, and by taking medications prescribed by an informed healthcare professional for a mental illness. Understand that anything that has to do with your mental health has to come from a professional, a psychiatrist, a therapist. As far as me aiding with you in mental health, it is as a life coach. People know that life coaches are more active listeners than uh, psychiatrists that can supply medicine and stuff like that. I cannot supply medicine. I will not supply medicine. I will not do any of that. We will have a plan written out. What are your goals? What are your short-term goals? What are your midterm goals? What are your long-term goals? And we will work mental health that way. You can talk to your psychiatrist, or don't write on that, mama. Your psychiatrist or therapist regarding any fears of any stop and anything regarding your mental health, or your taking the medication and how it corresponds with your addiction recovery. Our primary purpose is to carry a message of recovery. This is true no matter what situation may present itself. A- a- Attempting to address mental challenges goes beyond the scope of carrying our message or helping our addicts to stay clean. In meetings, no one is a professional. We are all addicts seeking freedom from active addiction. We may be advised at some point in our recovery to take medication to treat our mental health conditions. Medications are to be taken as prescribed by an informed healthcare professional. We do not self medicate. We do not give other people our medication Okay? We don't do any of that. Many of us have found it wise to inform our sponsors and a few friends in our support network that we are taking medication. These actions help us to be accountable and allows others we trust to be eyes and ears. That is for the being of, some people use, oh, my medication as an excuse makes me act like this, or my medication as an excuse makes me do this. But in all actuality, it's not your medication. You are using. And so that's the whole thing. Don't um don't necessarily blame your mental health medication on your actions, especially if you are using. Um, we are there to help you recover, through the NA process. We will not talk about um, a whole lot of mental health. Um, we will basically talk about the NA process. Um, but we will, have some discussions about, because it's going to be dual diagnosis. Um, when I say dual diagnosis, I mean, for one, when you come into NA, you already know that you're an addict. An addict is an addict is an addict. A drug is a drug is a drug. Um, when I say dual diagnosis, the same way you will come in to NA knowing that you are an addict, you will already have had the professional um, insight of, or the professional healthcare providers that have already diagnosed you with mental health and that they have prescribed you medication already. You will already know your mental health status when you come into our meetings. So that will not be something that we will be diagnosing or um, medicating at all. Okay, so with medications, it is important to be mindful and aware of changes that may occur. The longer we are clean, the more our physical and emotional self changes. Sometimes these changes may have an effect on our mental condition. Honestly, sharing any perceived changes with our sponsors, informed healthcare professionals, and supportive friends is a critical step in maintaining a program of recovery. Meaning, your as you get clean and the drug gets out of your system, then your mental status changes. Um, you may, start feeling normal without taking your medication. That's something that you need to talk to your um, healthcare provider about. Talk to your sponsor about it. So they can help you talk to your doctor, your therapist, your psychiatrist, whoever needs to be talked to about it. Many of us have heard either individually or in meetings that members taking medication are not clean. Whew. The members take a minute. However, some mental health medications are prescribed to help manage symptoms that interfere with leading a healthy, productive, drug-free lifestyle. Members who takes mental health medication as prescribed by a healthcare professional are considered clean. Understand that members that are taking medicine prescribed by a healthcare provider are clean. Sometimes it is part of their recovery to take their medications. Huh? It's 4:45. Yeah. So what, mama? How did you do that? Okay. So um I'm going to go over just one last thing because my grandbaby's not gonna let me do nothing else. There's stigma and shame. I'm gonna go over that. Um, our struggles with our mental illness and the way they impact our recovery are very much inside issues. We need to make this distinction to assure that we don't fail to seek additional help either because of the stigma that's in the room. Just because somebody else says, I have this, I act like this, I do this, that, and the other, does not necessarily mean that you have mental illness. Okay. So we're not going to listen to what everybody else has going on. That's why it's going to be one on one. That way, there are no misconceptions about anything. And like I said, we'll do the Zoom as a group, you know, uh, specifically for NA, but one on one will specifically be for life coach. Okay, that's it. Let's see. To ensure that we do not seek additional help either because of the stigma in the room or the confusion about the relationship between mental illness and recovery, living clean our physical selves. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I reached my little 30 minutes. I'm going to stop it there. Um, Anybody suffering from NA, substance abuse, reach out to me. We can do a one-on-one consultation, a one-on-one session, um, and see how we can go about getting you either resources or I will work one on one with you. Everything is confidential. We will sign papers stating that everything is confidential. When we do group, we will sign the paperwork that whoever is in the group just has agreed upon being in the group. Um, Life coaching, mental health coaching. Um, Same thing. Reach out to me. Let me know. We will do one on one. We will get a plan together. We will work the plan, and we will leave mental health coaching where mental health coaching belongs, and we will leave NA where NA belongs. But I truly believe that we need both of them in order to have a full recovery. I love you guys. God bless. Let's say the um, let me see here. Let me see what I can do for encouragement. Self love. Let's do a self love. Um, Affirmation for self love. I love my life. I love my heart. I love my body. I love my home. I love my mind. I love my little twerks. I love my sense of humor. I love my eyes. I love my family. I love to feel inspired. I love to inspire others. I love to feel radiant. I love to feel medit- meditated. I love to sleep. I love to drink water. I love to dance. I love to laugh and I love to concede. I love my soul. I love me. That was nice. I like that self love. Repeat after me. I am amazing and astonishing. I am brilliant and beautiful. I am clever, courageous, and caring. I am fabulous, funny, and giving. I am happy, loving, and lovable. I'm outstanding and sexy. I am terrific and totally wonderful. I am unique and special. And most importantly, I am me. Yes, yes, yes. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love the positivity, you guys. Um, they are the best. I tell you, they are the best. They are the best. Love, gratitude. Let's say a gratitude one. The letters of gratitude. I am strong. I am confident. I am happy. I am amazing. I am great. I am healthy. I am unique. I am special. I am gifted. I am loved. I am lovable. I am joyous. I am fabulous. I am wonderful. I am me. I'm going to have to hang these up. Yeah, I'm going to have to hang these up because I like them. And they're very, very inspiring and inspirational and loving. I love it. Well, I got some work I got to do, you guys. I love you as always. Zoom meeting tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me. Love you guys. I don't even know how to. Oh, there it goes.